Hello, Cornerstone. This is David sharing with you today. I am currently involved with the site in Bedford View, myself and my wife Andrea with our daughter Clara, and we are expecting a little boy in June. We have the privilege to be involved here in Bedford View. We as a family, we are doing really well, and we love the call of God that's on our life in the season that we are in. Count it a privilege to be part of this church and part of the leadership of this church. And we're really excited to see what God has been doing with us through this past season. We currently are involved with the youth at Cornerstone. And I want to give you a little bit of what's happening there. We obviously throughout lockdown, we were a little bit nervous of how everything is going to work out coming back and if the guys are going to be interested or not. And we tried to brainstorm and pray quite a lot with the leaders to see what's on God's heart for our young guys. We've come back to a really big surprise. Our youth here at Bedford View has done really, really well. And throughout a few of the other sites in Yeovil and Cloper Park and the South, a whole bunch of young people are still getting together. They're still worshiping Jesus together. They're still on fire, which is really, really exciting for us and for the season that we're in. We're getting to see a whole bunch of leaders released here in Bedford View in this coming term, which is exciting. And we're looking forward to what God is going to be doing throughout this coming time. We're excited to see the young guys not just like wanting to follow us online and see what's trending and what's not, but the guys are here, they're really involved. We have incredible times to like worship Jesus together and to get to speak into their lives and spend time in life groups. So yeah, this is what's happening with our young guys. Please carry on praying for them. Let's trust God together that we're not just going to keep on investing in the guys that are here, but our desire is to keep on going out, inviting more people, seeing more and more of our young generation being sold out for Jesus, but do whatever it takes to be telling others about him and then seeing them come and be part of us here. And then on the other side, I want to share with you as us as one body. I'm not sure if all of you know, but I originally come from Egypt and my wife, Andrea, comes from Portugal. We did meet here in Cornerstone, and we have seen how our lives have changed big time with learning and seeing what God has been doing in this nation. I come from a background of seeing a lot of churches struggling to get together or people facing persecution in one way or another. I hear of many nations around us in the Middle East that even getting together is not even allowed. Yet we came here. I remember very well in the first year when I was on Life Team in 2012, we went out on Yeovil in the streets and we were just telling people about Jesus and we were inviting them to church, and it was like a whole bunch of chaos and fun and seeing how people are responding, seeing people getting saved and getting healed on the street. And for me, that was like mind-blowing. I was so shook how people can experience this in their daily lives and they can't get in trouble. Yet we sometimes find ourselves quite comfortable in the ways that we do things, whether it is lockdown or not lockdown. However, this last year have put us in a place that we have isolated ourselves so much and have lost our desire to be together as a church and to be together, to worship Jesus together, get to see the encounters that we can have as a church and as God's body together. So what I am encouraging you and challenging you with today is don't take it for granted. And for me, I will do anything and whatever it takes to always get out of my seat and get out of my comfort zone. And if I need to go out and speak to someone that I'm not very comfortable to speak to, I will do it. Because that's what God called us to do on this earth. And I want to make it count. I want to make every single thing that I'm doing count for him. For us as a church, getting together here is a reflection on what God is doing with all of us as one body. I love being at home and having my comfortable setting to be part of the church online or for whatever reason that I am there for. But my encouragement for you this morning is that let's not lose heart and the desire and even the challenge for us to be getting together in your life groups, here on Sunday mornings. We've done our best here at the church to facilitate a lot of things that can cater for a lot of our needs. Whether if we need to be with distance away from people, we are abiding with all of the regulations, catering for families, and doing our best to be teaching the kids about Jesus in the season that we're in. And my encouragement for you is spend time in the presence of God. Let Him be the one that's convicting your heart to come back, to be together with people that can encourage you, can walk alongside you, can challenge you even in the times that you need some challenge. And that applies to myself as well. I read in Acts 2, verse 47, it says, "And day by day, attending the temple together and breaking bread in their homes, they received their food and with glad and generous hearts, praising God, having favor with all the people. And the Lord added to their numbers day by day those who were being saved." And that for me is an incredible encouragement. And I know that so many things can hinder us, so many reasons can be in stopping us from doing what we're called to do. But I know that coming to church on a Sunday morning, or being here at prayer meeting, or being with my life group, or experiencing God in the way that we are experiencing Him, can only work if I know that my conviction is to honor Jesus together as His church the way that He called us to. So take this as an encouragement, take this as even as the time that we're experiencing together, that we would go out and not just come here and keep to ourselves to our nice seats, but man, I want to be able to keep on inviting people and trusting God for these people's lives to be honoring Him, for people to get saved. We see healing take place if it is God's will in the time, and we see signs and wonders in our togetherness as a church. I'm excited for this coming season. I know that these coming few weeks we're going to be speaking more about the book of Acts, and I want to encourage you, like we heard on Sunday, let's spend some time to read it for ourselves and see what God is saying to us as a church and as individuals, and how we can apply that in our togetherness. We love you guys. We are constantly praying for you as elders, and we are trusting God that in every need and in every time that we go through, whether it be positive or negative, that we're going to see God's grace, we're going to see His mercy, we're going to see His provision, and we're going to see the wisdom that He gives us to be dealing with every single situation we go through. We love you. Have a great day, and we will see you on Wednesday.